There's a creature alive today that has survived millions of years of evolution without change, without passion, and without logic. It lives to kill, a mindless eating machine. It will attack and devour anything. It is as if God created the devil and gave him jaws. So today we're going to focus on the 1975 groundbreaking movie Jaws. Let's start right away off with the characters. Now, the characters are different in the movie than they are from the book. Martin Brody is from New York. He's not an islander, and he was a police captain in New York, but he couldn't handle all of the crime there, so he ended up becoming chief of police at Amity Island to escape all of the terror, all of the violence. He's deathly afraid of the water, which was something that the book never addressed. It wasn't a part of his character. He's deathly afraid of the water in the movie, particularly drowning. So it's hard to avoid the water when you live on an island. But anyways, next character, Matt Hooper, is from the Oceanographic Institute. I don't think I said that right, but forgive me. He's from the Oceanographic Institute, and he visits them to try to help them with their shark problem. Now, Matt is... They catch a shark early on in the movie, and Matt proclaims that the shark is not caught, the one that they want, and he was going to go on the Aurora, which is a place where he could study great white sharks at sea for 18 months. But he gets out of it because there's a great white shark right there, and he's going to stick by them to see them through it. Quint lives on the island in the movie. He lives on the island, and everybody knows who he is. He's still a dick, but he lives on the island, and he asks for $10,000 early on in the movie to help catch the shark, and it's only out of desperation that they run back to him. The mayor, although he's idiotic, is much more sympathetic in the movie. Maybe that's because Murray Hamilton plays him, I don't know. But he doesn't seem that much of a douche in the movie. No. Ellen's purpose is being a female? Being a mother? I don't know what purpose she serves, honestly. She's just kind of there. She had a lot more to do in the book. She was a busy girl. But now, let's focus on the death scenes. Death number 1, Chrissy Watkins. She sees this guy on the beach. This is different from the book. It's not a boyfriend. She sees a guy on the beach, so she's a slut. And she's all like, we're gonna do it. And they run off, and they're about to do it on the beach, and she's like, no, I'm gonna strip while I'm running on the beach, and then I'll run into the water. And so she does so, and she tells him to go in so that they can do it in the ocean. But he's so drunk, and he's like, ugh. So then he just kind of passes out. She goes out there, and it was much more graphic in the book. What you see in the movie for Chrissy is tugs, and they're violent tugs. You don't see any blood. in the scene, and she gets jerked around, and then she finally just goes underneath the surface of the water. It's a very heart-pounding scene if you have not read the book. If you have, it seems somewhat lackluster, I must say. I saw the movie first, so it really affected me, but had I read the book first, I probably wouldn't have been affected by that particular death scene. Death number 2 is the dog. This is one most people don't give credit for. Now, during the second attack scene, the beach scene, there's this guy who keeps on throwing sticks out into the water. Dog's name is Tippet, and the dog keeps on going after the sticks, and right before the second human attack, the kid is searching for the dog, keeps calling out his name, Tippet, Tippet, but there's just a stick laying in the water, so the Tippet got eaten. I know most people don't know that, but yes, he was eaten. And so death number 3, immediately after, seconds after, is Alex Kintner. Alex Kintner is on a raft, and you see the shark head for the first time over the water, and it comes down and pulls him down, and there's just a ton of blood on the surface of the water, and it's woo, and then you see like this surge of blood and bubbles underneath the water while Alex dies. And Alex died on June 29th. In the movie, there's a poster in the background that you can see of that. Death number 4 is Ben Gardner. Yes, it is Ben Gardner. Ben Gardner is this fisherman, and he was out to catch the shark, and you don't find his body, you find his severed head underneath his abandoned boat. So the shark ate him too, and the head kind of pops out at you, the audience. It's really cool. And we will continue with finishing the death scenes in part 2.